Hi, once again, I'm Ken. That's Phil. And the one who's hiding from camera and stuffing her face is Amanda. Right there. So, I know you're used to seeing the advent calendars, but I had a couple of these lying around. The one in the background there and the one we're doing today, which is the Lord of the Rings exit game.
We have another one, but
that's going to be for another day. That's going to be for another day.
Besides, it has a warning hazard on it, and I'm scared of it.
Yeah, she probably will be the one who chokes. So this is a traditional exit game as opposed to the advent calendars. And do either of you want to explain what that entails, or should I while the other one cracks this open?
My precious.
Okay, looks like I'm doing the explaining. First I'll read the back of the box, then I'll explain. First things first, Shadows over Middle-earth. 2 difficulty, 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. Playtime 1 to 2 hours, about triple that for us. Middle-earth is in grave danger. Frodo and the Fellowship are on their way to Mordor to destroy the One Ring. But they need your help. Make haste and carry out Gandalf's secret assignments. Can you buy Frodo enough time to reach Mount Doom? An unforgettable gaming experience of all the puzzles as fast as you can you help save Middle-earth? The game can only be played once. Contents, 1 decoder disc, 90 cards. That's higher than I remember this being. Then again, I'm used to the fucking advent calendars now. 27 strange items, 1 riddle book, 1 rule book. So, that's a higher number than I remember.
And no rain.
Good, we're not supposed to have the 1 ring. That's Frodo's job.
A fake rain.
I will stab you in the fucking kidneys. Woman. So, how the traditional exit game works is a little different than the advent calendars you've seen me posting this whole time. By the way, we're not sponsored by anything you see on the table, though I wish we were. Please, really? Come on, the economy's hard. Help a brother out here.
Come on, Pepsi.
It sucks being Canadian right now.
Come on, Pepsi.
Alright, so here we go. That's the story. So here is the how-to book, and the large version of the story is on there.
Damn. I love the cover of that shit.
Yeah, this thing looks awesome. Looks like it's actually one of the fucking books. Shadows over Middle-earth. Nothing on the back. This looks like an actual damn storybook. Color me impressed. However, we're not opening this yet.
I just want to look at this thing.
Yeah. Oh, huh. The decoder disc is pre-put together this time.
Normally, sometimes they have already put together.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes they don't. But yes, this is an actual decoder disc, not the slots that you're used to seeing me slide through, and nothing on the back. It is worth noting that there do seem to be some strange ruins on this disc, which my guess is Elvish, but we're getting to that later.
Oh.
Here's a map of Middle-earth.
Oh.
And a note that I probably shouldn't be looking at right now, but I'm at least unfolding this map. I'll show it to them and you in a minute.
Oh.
There's the back of it. Notes about the adventure. Adventure's underlined.
I hope they don't make us translate Elvish.
Too late. Already did.
Ah, fucking hell.
Notes about the adventure. And the map of Middle-earth, which it would probably be faster if I just took a picture. But, wow, this is actually some level of detail. Not great.
Is it?
But, some level of detail. Yeah, take a look. Are things and more different things. We don't have any of these yet, but looks like we're attaching the Eye of Sauron to our decoder wheel soon, or sooner or later. There's a little hole in the middle. If you look into the light, you can see there's a little hole in the middle.
This is a different material.
Yeah, that's like cut plastic and see-through. Yeah. And a whole bunch of things here, including Lambdas bread.
Thank you, Elvish food.
And here is
which apparently can keep you full for years.
And here is the cards. Both sides of this fucking deck have warning labels.
Okay, that looks thicker.
This looks a lot bigger than normal. Stop. Caution. This is the bottom of the deck of cards. Now turn the entire deck over. Top. Caution. Do not yet take a closer look at the playing material, cards, etc. First, read the playing manual together out loud and follow all the instructions carefully. So you can crack that open.
about that just later.
So now you guys can crack that open as I explain. No looking in the box.
Fine.
We don't do that until after the fact. After we're in the middle of the game. You know how much shit we've seen by doing
There's
that?
But I
nothing.
will organize the.
There was nothing there, by the way.
Please get those organized.
There's nothing in there.
So, much like the advent calendars you've been seeing me post, this has riddle cards and help cards, but this also has something known as answer cards. And we'll explain this to you. And we'll explain this as time goes on. But for now, we're going to get these organized. And while they're doing that, normally this one's the keeper of the answer cards, so we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, here's our story. Based on the works of J.R.R. Tolkien. Tolkien?
Token.
He's the Tolkien. He's the Tolkien character. Anyway, here's some paper for note-taking. We've used this more than I care to admit. What's the game about? In the land of Mordor, where the shadows lie.
There's no Z, first of all.
Only a 26-letter alphabet.
There's Y's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised. We've had that happen before. Where the shadows lie, a great danger grows. There are whispers that Sauron, the Dark Lord, has returned to spread fear and destruction throughout Middle-earth. But there is hope, for in the hands of the hobbit Frodo Baggins is an artifact of enormous power. The One Ring, forged long ago by Sauron himself. At the behest of the wizard Gandalf, Frodo and his companions have set out on a quest to destroy the One Ring, and thus put an end to Sauron's power forever. The journey will be perilous, and this fellowship of companions will need help. Your help. You too will be traveling at the direction of Gandalf through Middle-earth. For you, the wizard will have tasks of great urgency. Completing these tasks quickly and successfully will give Frodo the time he needs to accomplish his treacherous mission. Hurry. The shadows grow long and time is running out. 26 strange items. 9 black riders, 1 door, 7 fragments, 8 mountains, and the 1 transparency. Plus 1 strange parchment, which is the map. They recommend as medicinal material a ballpoint pen, a pencil, at least 1 pair of scissors, and paper for taking note is needed. You'll also need a watch, a daily stopwatch. As an alternative, you can use the digital timer on the app, which she has for us here, although you can't see it on her screen. Game setup. Get the riddle booklet and the decoder disc ready on the table. Carefully remove the strange items. The die cut sheet and set them aside along with the other strange items. Transparency, strange parchment at the edge of the table. You will need these later.
By the way, the app is free. It gives you heads up all the games that are coming out in the season.
And it gives very nice loving music to accompany with,
And a tutorial and all that good stuff.
if you need it. My middle finger is for the music. Sometimes that shit is done.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, unlike the advent calendar you're used to, when we start by cracking open the brown book that's on the bottom, we will eventually, amongst those pages, either have to stop or find a riddle card randomly throughout the pages, which we then have to take and use to start solving this riddle. So, just for an example here, we may open the first page and find riddle card A. Not saying actually do it, I'm just saying we may. So then we will grab riddle card A from the stack and use that to try to solve the puzzles we have coming. How we'll do that will be explained once we actually start doing so.
Then it goes with a Discord disc with the combinations for the numbers, which will lead to the answer cards.
As I said, we'll explain where the time comes from. So, that appears to be everything we've got here, just the basic rules of could this be correct or not.
Also, the answer cards could also tell you if you fail or you succeed or not.
Which again, we will get to. Aw. Little picture of cute Dullum.
Oh, God!
He's cute, but at the same time horrifying.
Why does it remind me of Plants vs. Zombies?
Good question, but you're not wrong.
I like to point out that the help hit cards of Gandalf and
Saruman.
Gandalf and Saruman. Gandalf the Grey and Saruman the White. Interesting. Now, with the help book
I like
put
to point out that
aside,
he looks very pissed.
with the help book put aside, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to stop this particular recording here. Now the intro's been done, and the next one you see is going to be for the first clue. So, could you hit the left click, please? The one close to you, yes.